What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Let's get our gator friend out of the way here. There we go. Hey guys, hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. At least I think it's Friday. There we go. We're gonna go for a little walk around downtown. It's gonna be fun. I got a really long break today, so we do that. Sorry, just making sure everything's right here. All right, yeah, I think we're good now. Victor, what's going on, buddy? Vanta, welcome in. I think I saw a Daisy in here. Welcome in, guys. How's it going? Hope everybody's having a great Friday. I got a long break today at work, like I said, so we're gonna do a little walk around downtown. If you're new here, you're Ninja watching, I'm Little Rude. This is the Little Rude Plus 2 channel. And yeah, we're just gonna go for a little walk and see what comes of it. You never know. Could be fun. Well, thank you, Vanta. Yeah, it is a little bit better than the car yesterday. I went back and watched it. I will say when the lag happened in the car, it like auto-edited to like some of the perfect spots. So it was like, okay, instead of hearing a really long-winded explanation, you're hearing, you know, things that actually kind of made sense, which was weird. But yeah, we're gonna walk around downtown, that's right. So you can sort of see behind me that great big beautiful building. A lot of history there. And yeah, so just doing a little walk around here. I'm gonna wait till I get a little bit further up and then I'll turn the camera around. But I think everything's looking smooth, so that's good. My gimbal's telling me something. What is it telling me? Okay, it's telling me I did the right thing. Yay! Yeah, I wanted to make the announcement and everything, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to go live last night, so I figured I would go ahead and you know, talk to you guys about it and everything. But I am actually going to cut over here by the convention center, because I talked about last time we were walking around downtown about that big Sir Walter Raleigh statue, which is what Raleigh is named after. And yeah, oh good, I have a walk sign. Yay! So yeah, we're just gonna go down there, take a look at the big statue. They like to dress it up for sporting events and things. It's actually kind of neat. But also, I think he winds up wearing like holiday garb during the holidays, so that's kind of fun. But it's actually right next to, if you guys are familiar with downtown Raleigh at all, the Red Hat Amphitheater, which is an outdoor music venue. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Whew, I'm already out of breath. I gotta remember to breathe while I'm doing this. Vanta said, I am a huge history geek. Me too, my friend, me too. So you might actually find this kind of neat. Nothing like, you know, being inappropriate with the Queen of Spain to get money, just to turn around and make her very upset and lose your head, quite literally. And that's me going off of memory. But I'm gonna turn around just a second here. I'm just waiting for it to be clear of people and cars. So I think you can see a little bit in the background though. All right. And as usual, if we get lag or anything, mods, feel free to throw that lag message in there and everything. I'll get it back as soon as I can. It looks like right now we're actually pretty good because this particular area is pretty good for service. Surprisingly good for service, actually. So it's also fun to watch people as I pass them, because so far I haven't gotten any of the like, you know, what's he doing? But I am getting quite a few of the yeah, just don't look at him, just don't look at him. Oh, I'm looking at him. It's alright, it's just a weird guy wandering around talking to his phone. Happens all the time, right? In my life. Vanda said, oh, I've never been to a convention center besides the one in Anaheim. So this one's actually about to get a huge upgrade. All right, let me go over here. Here, let me turn the camera around so you guys can see. So behind me is one section, and then there's actually an under the street section. And then the main convention right here. So they did update some things. It's got this huge big glass front on it. It has 3 main ballrooms and a whole big downstairs area where they do like the big conventions. Hey, Miss Garcia, welcome in. But I've worked in there as well for work. So we're gonna wander down here, check out that statue we were talking about the other day. Yeah, the whole thing has a big granite facade on the outside. And here's our statue right here. Here's our big guy, Sir Walter Raleigh. He's looking very regal today. Hello, friend. How are you? Looks like you were having some Papa John's pizza. Was it good? Was it yummy? He's not answering. He's very stoic, this one. But yeah, this is not his first home. But let me do this so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. And you can sort of see the sculptures inside. There's a big, like, part bone, part bronze sculpture in there, but I'll show that in a minute. But this is our buddy. Like I said, for sporting events, like, he'll wind up with, you know, Hurricanes garb on, or like Christmas tree lights, or all kinds of silliness. So people do come and decorate him quite often. All right, and yeah, you can sort of see in there. And that's the main concourse down there that goes to the lower level. Like I said, that's where they hold a bunch of the like Comic-Con and stuff like that for here. So yeah. What's going on, Spider-Man? Welcome in, buddy. Little Roof Plus 2. But yeah, we're gonna head on down here. I'm not really sure where I'm gonna walk to today. We're gonna make it up as we go. It's gonna be fun. I don't have to be back at work till 6:30, so let's just take a walk around. Also, I love a lot of this art all over the place down here now. So this is actually one street over from when I went live on the main street the other day. Also, fun fact, this hotel over here is one of the older ones here. It was actually here before the first update on the convention center. And I'm gonna go and turn you guys back around. Give me 1 second. What I'm telling you, phone. There we go. All right. Hey, Jeanette, welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy International Women's Day. I'm just wandering around downtown, you know, wreaking havoc. I've already had one person say hello. But yeah, the Sheraton right there actually connects underground to not only the convention center, but also the amphitheater. So that's kind of neat. So we're gonna head up here by the courthouse and probably cut over a block or two. Yeah, there's all kinds of things over here. There's little hidden bars, and I just passed a wedding dress shop. Of course, we got the hot dog street vendor. I don't know about you guys, but there's something, like, when I'm in New York, I have to have a hot dog from a street vendor. Like, something about it just makes it taste better. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Well, I don't know if I can put it in the background that way. Let's go this way. I'm gonna turn it around. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but sorry about my face. But you can sort of see another one of those wall arts right there. And we'll go back around. All right, and again, as always, guys, this is live, so bear with me. We're, you know, I can't be responsible for everything. Yeah, we're gonna keep walking on down here, past some of these municipal buildings, and we'll probably get some shots of the Capitol today. I might actually walk all the way down there. Vanda said, no, you gotta have a $1 pizza in NYC. Yes, you do. Yeah, that is also a must when you're in NYC. Most definitely. Ms. Garcia said, I've always wanted a hot dog from a street vendor. I mean, they're there, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know. Little Rue in real life, let's go. What's going on, Winks? Hey, nice cut, bro. Nice cut. Looking fly, my guy. PJ's, Ponderosa. Winks now, I want one. What's going on, PJ? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good Friday. Again, to everybody that's just joining, happy International Women's Day. We're doing a little wander around downtown, just hanging out. Yeah, who knows what we'll get into. Who knows? But I'm thinking I might get some food here in a little while. I got a nice big break. So that's always helpful. Also, 90 subscribers, guys. We hit 90 subscribers last night. Thank you so much. That's huge. That's huge. We're 10 away from 100. We might actually do it before we get to Disney, which is awesome. And again, that's coming up in a week. I literally fly out next Friday. So very, very, very excited about that. Thank you, Ms. Garcia, for dropping that link for my guy Winks. Winks said, "You like it? I had to cut the mop. It was disgusting, Ella." I mean, I need to do something about all this before I go to Florida. I don't know when I'm gonna have time. Probably should be doing that right now, but I'm not. So, ooh, I want to catch this crosswalk. Okay, I'm gonna walk a little faster, guys. All right. Oh, beer trolley. I don't know if I'll catch it in the background. There it is. Ah, beer trolley. I don't know if they have those there. It's actually kind of neat. You have a driver in the front, and then everybody sits on these stools with pedals, and they bike, like basically pedal to make the thing go. And you drink, and they drive you around downtown. It's fun. Wings, I appreciate it. It said, your mop looks good. Mine was, ugh. Trust me, I'm just tired of it being in my eyes, to be honest. So, thank you, Vanta. Vanta said, I hope you have a safe flight next Friday. Me too. Me too. We'll be quiet for a second just as we pass. We got an artist down here. Picked a good spot too. He's playing trumpet with the backup track. That's one of the things I love about downtown right there. Occasionally you'll pass just an artist in front of an area that has good acoustics. Like that was a parking deck, and he's just playing into the parking deck, and it sounds awesome. Let's see, Dragon Blood, welcome in, buddy. Vanda said, we don't actually have a trolley like that in Cali. Interesting. I would have thought Cali would have had one. PJ said, they do it in San Francisco for sure. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. All right, do I want to go straight or go left? Choices, choices, choices. Let's see. Thank you, Jeanette. Jeanette said, I love your curls. I do too when they're not in my way. But when they're in my way, not so much. I think I'm gonna go straight here. Let's go straight. PJ said, I can confirm that's my city. He's having a good time. It's beautiful weather today, so everybody's out on bikes, which is great. Let's see, Wink says San Francisco trolleys are fire. Well, next time I'm in San Francisco, I'm gonna have to try it out, most definitely. But I really appreciate everybody joining. This is good practice for me, and it's just kind of fun to wander around and talk to you guys. So, like I said earlier, I'm gonna head down towards the Capitol building because there's some cool stuff down there to see. Plus, you can get a little bit better shot. I don't know if I'll go to the museum today. I kind of want to go there before I'm live and ask, just to make sure I don't, get in trouble or anything. But it's a free admission, state-run museum. My family has a rock, gem, and mineral label. We don't do much with it anymore, but we still collected everything, and we have donated a couple of things over the years to that museum for their geology section, which is kind of neat. So I like to go in and see if I can spot any of our old collection pieces. Let's see. Dragon said, thank you, I'm walking home from dropping off my fiance from work. Very cool, very cool. Hey, we're all walking together, right? So this red building behind me is actually a historical landmark. In fact, here, I'll turn you guys around so you can see it better. Sorry, face. There we go. So it's the First Presbyterian Church, organized in 1816, site of the Constitutional Convention of 1835. The state Supreme Court met here 1831 through 40 after the Capitol fire, and it was completed in 1900. So that's, let me get a little bit of a shot here. There you go. That's this building right here. So there's some architectural gems like this down here. Also, I love the bell tower, but it's very old looking. It is still operational as a church. They have services and everything. But it just said, Little Rue has all the historical information facts. Let's go. I try. It helps when there's a sign that's telling me what I'm supposed to say. Trade secret, everyone. You heard it here first. Was it at Pier? Oh, we're talking about San Francisco. So that's actually one of the few places I was able to go when I was there, was the wharf. And I absolutely loved it. I mean, it's so pretty. I loved, they had this big warehouse. If you guys have never been, I'm assuming most of you have, but there's this big warehouse that has a bunch of the old like carnival games, like the one where you arm wrestle. In fact, it was actually featured in Princess Bride. Not Princess, was it Princess Bride? No. The one with Anne Hathaway. I'm drawing a blank. It's not Princess Bride, it's a different one. Princess something. She becomes a princess. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and walk here, because there's nobody coming. Oh, there goes the walk sign. Okay, we're good. So I can't get too close to the Capitol because they do have some of these, I don't know if you can see them, but in the distance there, that's the Capitol building. And you see kind of that fence around it. So I'll get as close as I can, but they have different war memorials and stuff, which is kind of neat. So I'll just go around and we'll take that all in. It's about 2 hours for a walk. Hey, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing today, so. All right, I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn you guys around just since I'm about to walk in front of a bunch of people. There we go, I'll turn you back around in just a second. I try to keep people, you know, off stream if I possibly can, unless they ask. So we are passing another one of the signs. I'll read them as we go. It says State Capitol, built 1833 through 40. How do you say that? I-T-H-I-E-L. Ithiel? A.G. Davis and David Patton were the architects. It was the first state house built here. It says the first state house that was built here in 1796 actually burned in 1831. So fun facts. And there it is right behind me. So I'll read that stuff as we go. Looks like we got some George Washington coming up here on the left. We are very distantly related, but we are related on my mom's side. At least I'm assuming that's George Washington. Looks like George Washington from afar. All right. Amanda said that's how I would say it, Little Rue. I appreciate it. A Princess Diaries. Thank you, Miss Garcia. I was like, it's Princess something. What is it? All right. So here's the first statue on our walking tour of the state capital of North Carolina. Let's use my announcer voice. And you can see the flags up there. They have the U.S. flag and then, of course, the POW flag. Shout out to anybody that served. Thank you so much for your service. You are greatly appreciated. I have several family members that have served over the years, so I always try to throw that in, especially when I'm down here getting all history. Peaches said, I love these signs. They tell the historical facts. Right? And there's a ton of them here in downtown Raleigh. An absolute ton of them. All right. Here we go. I believe this is Vance, which was one of our governors at one point. It says, if there be a people on earth given to sober second thought, amend to reason, and regardful of their plighted honor, I believe that it is the people of North Carolina. And that was a terrible reading of that, but that's what it says. And then this side says, the subjection of every passion and prejudice to the cooler sway of judgment and reason, when the common welfare is concerned, is the first victory to be won. So that's some quotes from Vance right there. Very cool. We're going to continue around. Like I said, there's a ton of these. If you're new here and you've never watched before, this is not all my content. We're going to do a little bit of everything. We're going to do this. We're going to do Disney. Oh, good. They're facing the other way. Sorry. I just realized I might be in the background of somebody else's picture. And then I realized they were facing the other way with the camera. So that worked out well. All right. Who we got here? Who's this fine looking feller? Charles Duncan McIver, educational statesman, born 27th September 1860, died 17th September 1906. Wow, he was born and died in the same month. I don't remember the historical significance. I do apologize. My state history in North Carolina is a little rusty. It's only been, since middle school, I think was the last time I had a class that, you know, had all that. And I've been learning history on all these other things and other places. So let's see. Wink said, the East Coast has so much history. OG-13, that's right. That's right, we do. And a lot of old buildings too. But this actually, I don't know who tuned in the other night. I don't think they have it open for tours today, but this Capitol building at one point actually had it was taken over and turned into basically a bar and brothel type thing. And so the stairs to this day are still super chipped. And that's because they used to roll the big whiskey kegs up and down the stairs. Pardon me. Let's see. So starting on the left, going up and around, you've got James Knox Polk of Mecklenburg County. Was president 1845 through 1849. He enlarged our national boundaries. Okay, this is the 3 presidents from North Carolina. That's what this statue is. And then you have Andrew Jackson in the middle. That's the one on the horse. Of Union County, was the president between 1829 and 1837. And it says he revitalized American democracy. He did lots of other things too that I'm not going to talk about right now. Maybe some point we'll talk about all that. But he did some other stuff that, yeah. Anyway, Andrew Johnson of Wake County. Oh, Wake County. I didn't realize Andrew Johnson was from Wake County. I'm actually from right down the street from Wake County. And it was president 1865 through 1869. And it just says he defended the Constitution. So that's those 3 fellers right here. And then of course behind you have these lovely fountains. And normally that door right there you can get in, but like I said, they've got it all kind of blocked off right now. I am guessing that they are doing some renovations. Ooh, there's fun facts over here. Let's go see some fun facts. I like fun facts. You guys like fun facts? So it says construction at the North Carolina State Capitol. What is going on inside the construction fence? Completed in 1840, the North Carolina State Capitol is a National Historic Landmark. Work is underway to replace the copper on the roof and dome, update the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system, and repair deteriorating mortar and stone on the building's exterior. This project is expected to be completed in 2024. Very cool. I said the roof, this marks the 3rd roof replacement in the Capitol's history. The original copper covering the dome was first replaced in 1888. By the late 1960s, the roof was again deteriorating, and in 1971, the General Assembly appropriated funds for a new roof, and the old copper was recycled into souvenir jewelry. At first, the Capitol's new roof will be shiny like a penny. The signature green color will take years to return as the new copper oxidizes. This process can take 10 to 20 years depending on the weather. And believe me, with the weather we get here, it's probably going to be closer to 10. Stone. The Capitol stone is a variety of granite called gneiss, I think is how you pronounce that. G-N-E-I-S-S. Yes. Oh, it's pronounced nice. Okay. If I had just read 2 more words, it would have told me how to say it. It does say a team of enslaved and freemen quarried the stone from a state-owned quarry located a mile southeast of the Capitol. In recent years, some gneiss on the building's exterior has begun to crumble and flake away. During this project, historic stone masonry experts will clean, stabilize, and repair exterior stone blocks and repoint mortar joints. And as far as the HVAC, it says originally 28 fireplaces. Oh wow, 28 of them. Holy cow, that's a lot of fireplaces. No wonder the thing burned down at one point. I'm kidding, that wasn't why it burned. Originally 28 fireplaces formed the Capitol's offices and legislative chambers. In the spring and summer months, open windows provide relief from the heat. Central air conditioning for the House and Senate chambers was installed in the late 1950s. In 2023, the air conditioning units on the roof will be moved into the building's attic spaces, providing the exterior with a more attractive and historically accurate look. So that's what's going on inside this great big building here. And I will get a better shot of the dome. Also, fun fact about the, oh look, it even tells me on the back of the stone what this was. President North Carolina gave the nation. I'm going to sit you guys down real quick because I have got to lose this shirt. It is hot. That's one thing. When I started out, it was nice and breezy, and then the breeze stopped and I started warming up. Just give me 1 second. Let's see if I can get you guys a better, here. There we go. All right, give me 1 second. Let's see, Peaches said, why does one building need so many fireplaces? LOL. Because it gets flipping cold here, guys. I mean, it's actually a lot warmer now in the winter than it used to be, but I do remember a winter when I was growing up where we got about 4 feet of snow. So it once upon a time was rather cold here. And it still does get pretty cold. I mean, A couple days ago when it was rainy, it got down into like the 30s, I think. And then today it's a good like mid 70s. So, and I started out, like I said, I was kind of chilly because I'd been inside all morning working. And now I'm starting to work up a little bit of a sweat. So, maybe they needed s'mores. Yes, right? I could go for a s'more right now. That sounds like a great idea. All right. Fold you guys up and let's continue our walking tour. Oh, you're right. I'm not built for the snow, so I wouldn't know. That's what PJ said. And Vanta said the s'mores comment. That was funny, Vanta. That was funny. Well timed, sir. Well timed. Let's see. Heading on around here. I think this is the Vietnam one coming up. I'm not completely positive, but looking at it, I think that's roughly the right era. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around. Give me 1 second. Yay, it worked. Also, I hope everything's still coming in good and clear. So far, it's still telling me I'm doing pretty good. And I will at some point have to stop and charge the phone. So I'm just gonna do a full 360 around this one. And I do love the detail in this one as well. I mean, down to the mustache and the eyes. The boots have laces. I think it definitely captures a lot going on in this one. And this is to honor General Alfred M. Gray, United States Marine Corps, who dedicated this Vietnam Veterans Memorial on May 23rd of '87 and May 26th of 2007. So yes, this is the Vietnam Memorial right here. I'll go ahead and continue going around it. And also, I don't know if you can see it, but you can literally see the difference in the color on the statue between the clothing and the skin. Awesome, awesome. Ms. Garcia said, I'm withholding on the brothel comments. I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna continue on around here. Video looks so clear even though I am in like 480p. Hey, I will take it. I will take it. Also, over here to my right, that is basically Museum Row. I'll probably walk down the outside of that because I got some cool stuff over there. But on one side is the History Museum and the other side is the Natural History Museum. So that's all right over there. I don't know if we'll walk to the Governor's Mansion today. It's a couple blocks over. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, we got one of the big, really big monuments over here. I believe this is all the World Wars. Yeah, okay, I see World War I, 1917 to 1918. World War II, 1941 to 1945. And I can't see the other side quite yet. Sorry, I'm just skirting around some cars and some people here. Woo, I made you dance. So on top we do have all the military flags as far as each branch. And then I believe that's Lady Justice on top. But I'll go ahead and go around and look at each of these. You have Army, Navy, anchors away, my boy. Coast Guard, the Air Force, and of course, Semper Fi, the Marines. And then I'll come back around here. This side's the Korean War, so that's what this plaque has right here. Let me back up so you guys can see a little bit better. And it does have all the different major engagements. Hello, helicopter. It has all the major engagement locations on that one for the Korean War. And then coming around, World War II with a list of the major engagements, obviously starting with Pearl Harbor and ending with Ruhr Pocket. And that's World War II. And they do keep flowers on this one as well. The wreath is bronze, but the flowers are actual ones that people bring and leave here. And then over here, they do have the major engagements of World War I, which the first one listed is C-A-M-B-R-A-I. Pronounce that how you like. And the last one is Barracourt Heights. So I'm gonna go ahead and back up so you guys can kind of take in the whole picture here. And that's where that looks. You can also, if you look right up here to the left of the statue, you can see some of the workers up on the roof. He just noticed I was filming, so I'm gonna come back down here. And then this right here is just looking down on either side, like I said, of the museums, and then straight down at the end there. And I probably won't be filming very much around down there for security reasons, because they get very upset about it. But that is the state legislative buildings now. If you go inside that building, that houses both the state legislature as well as the Senate, and then behind it's a bunch of office buildings that contain all of their offices, but that's where that campus is, down there at the end of that street. I've seen a lot of historical signs on the other side of the street that I can't read because I'm half blind, so we'll get to those eventually. But it looks like we got one more monument, and then I got to figure out which direction I'm going to head to next. Yes, Vanta. That was the one I knew it was. I was like, what's the third one? What's the third one? Duh, Joey. Winks said, both my grandfathers served in World War II. That's awesome. My grandfather actually, if I remember correctly, was at Pearl Harbor. So, and then Dad was Vietnam. And it said my dad was at Camp Pendleton Army Base when he was younger. I think that was part of the Navy. I honestly don't remember. I know right now, still left in the state, we have Fort Freedom, which was just renamed to Fort Freedom. All right, let's see. This says Samuel Acort Ash, LLD, 1840 to 1938, patriot soldier, historian, legislator, editor, Christian citizen, captain, assistant, adjunct general of Pender Staff, CSA. All right, that's a whole lot to read, so feel free to read that. I'll zoom in. But I'll give you guys a second. That's just a whole lot to read. I need to catch my breath. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on here. Also, we've got another one of the big churches in the background there. I believe that was actually, if I remember correctly, that was the church when Edward's wife passed. He's John Edwards. He's a very big politician. That was where the funeral was held. Because I was actually here on that day. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and turn this back around while I figure out where we're going next. There we go. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this. I know history can have different meanings to different people and things like that. I definitely don't want to get into too much of that on this channel. But at some point, I'm always open to discussions about things and things like that. But I do enjoy history, and oh look, it's the beer trolley again. And so yeah, figured I would show you guys the Capitol because I talked about it several times. So figured we'd go on a walk. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let this group pass. I think we're gonna head on down by the museums, and I'll hit these historical signs that I'm coming up on as we go. So I think I can read them from this side of the street without having to cross. I'm just gonna let these people go by here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around. There we go. Like I said, I try to respect everybody's privacy while I'm doing this. All right, so this building right here, it says North Carolina Bar Association, organized here February 10th, 1899, in the room then used by the NC Supreme Court, Platt Walker of Charlotte's group's first president. Very cool, so that's where the Bar Association is for North Carolina. What's up, Jay? I see you sneaking in here. How's it going? Happy Friday, my friend. And then over here, this building, it says North Carolina Dental Society. Huh, we have a dental society? Organized in 1856 in the Gullin Hotel, which stood here. Dr. W.F. Bason, B-A-S-O-N, and something behind a sign that I can't read. Oh, it has the name of the first president of the Dental Society. So that's the Dental Society building. Fun facts, we had a dental society. I'm assuming we still do. But again, both of those are, some of these are buildings that were built over top of what used to be here, and other ones are obviously, you know, a little bit older. This one actually is currently, according to the door, the NC Department of Agriculture. So, very cool. All right, and then right over here, I don't know if you can see it written up there on that great big building. It says North Carolina Museum of History. That is the History Museum. And then on the left, behind the building we just looked at, is the, now on second thought, I'm gonna keep walking this way, because we can kind of see that from here. But way down there on the left is gonna be the History Museum, or the Natural History Museum. So I'll come around from the other side. We're gonna keep walking down this street. Turn you guys back around so you can see me. See my funny looking mug. Jay said, getting ready for this long awaited stream. Yeah, that's basically what's happening here. Let's see, we said, Jay, what's up? Miss Garcia, hello Jay Garcia, no relation. All right, here's another one of the signs. I'm just gonna read it because it's just the sign. It says, Medical Society of North Carolina, successor to earlier group founded in 1799, formed here in 1849. Dr. Edmund Strudwick was first president. The more you know. Let's see, do I want to go that way or do I want to go that way? I don't know. Oh, this is a fun sign coming up. I'm going to read this one before we do anything else. Caption I can see from here, I'm pretty sure it says Experimental Railroad. I think I've read this one before because I used to come down here as a kid a lot and look at all this stuff. Also, another one of the big cool looking churches here is this one right here. Just a very, very cool architecture. Pardon me, boss. I'm just gonna slip right through. But yeah, that's all part of it right there. And then of course you got the big steeple at the top. Tina, what's going on? Happy International Women's Day. Happy Friday. We're doing a little historical walk down downtown Raleigh. Around downtown Raleigh. So here we go. This is the one I was talking about right here. Experimental Railroad, established 1833. Horses hauled granite for the capital over a railroad from a quarry 1.25 miles southeast. Interesting. Very interesting. It's the fuzz. Run! I'm just kidding. No, it's the sounds of the city. There we go. I'm back up here. Thank you, Gimbal. Over here, this great big honking building right there is the highway department for the state. So, very kind of dull, generic looking building, but it is another building. And we like buildings today. I think that's what we're doing. It's just buildings. Nothing but buildings and signs. Signs and buildings. And like I said, I will at some point try to do the museums. I don't think I'm doing it today because I do want to ask permission before I just go wandering in there with my camera running. So, plus I think I want to go on like a Monday because it's going to be really quiet in there. A lot less school groups and things like that. Because that's just, I'm not doing that. All right, says, here's another one of the signs. Says NC Pharmaceutical Association organized in 1880 at a meeting held in the Senate chamber. E.M. Nadal, N-A-D-A-L, Nadal or Nadal, of Wilson was the first president. And Wilson is a place here. For those that are not from North Carolina, Wilson is a place. So we're kind of walking back around the outside of the Capitol property. Got a lot of nice trees and ivy. Tina, I'm really glad you could join us. All right, they've got other interesting things kind of 1 block over, 2 blocks over. I'm gonna walk down this way and see if we can head over to the, there's a fireman's memorial that, well, I'll get to that in a second. I'll explain in a second as we're walking. Tina said, how are you liking the equipment? Super excited that we were out touring the town. I'm loving it so far. I have no idea to see my battery life on this thing. So if this one dies, I do have the secondary backup gimbal. And I have figured out how to see my phone battery without having to touch the screen. So I'm at 64%. I started out at 80, so I think we're doing really, really good. Yeah, no, I'm loving showing you guys this stuff. I mean, Raleigh's actually really cool as far as the stuff down here. There's a lot of different historical sites. There's a lot of, this is the Law and Justice building, by the way. This one behind me. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut down here, head back down Fayetteville, which is the street I normally go down. Oh, this guy go by here. All right, and we look both ways before we cross the street. And then of course you'll be able to see the Capitol in the background. You can almost see the dome up there above my head. So. All right, since I'm kind of by myself in this section, I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see down the street. Here we go. Let's see, Tina said, anyone else able to get their commands to work? Oh, we just got one, Tina. I think it just took a second. I have found that when I'm on my laptop running these streams, Tina, the commands go a lot faster. I don't know if that's because, like, you know, Nightbot's had its coffee then or not, or what, but I've noticed when I'm out live, it takes a extra, you know, like 15 seconds for it to pop up. So, yes, thank you. Also, I watched Cordy last night. I saw some of you guys in the stream. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot more fun at Disney Channel night than I thought I was going to. That was actually a blast. I kept hearing songs I know, so I'm just like jamming out on my couch, singing the songs and trying to be quiet so I don't wake anybody up. Because of course, the +2, we're in bed, is like part of the command. No, it should be exclamation point and command. You can do the exclamation point commands link if you want, because I did make sure that nobody can go in there and like alter it or anything, so you're good there. But yeah, if you want to go in and do that, it should tell you exactly how I spelled things. And if I need to simplify that or make it more like other people's stuff, I can. Just because I know I may have added an S on some commands that don't have an S on others, and it's a whole thing. All right. So we are actually, fun fact, the other day when I was testing at night, I was right over there, sitting outside. And we're waiting, and we're waiting. Actually, I'm gonna do this, because you guys get a really good. That's the Capitol. So that's just kind of a nice view. It's also a car backing up too. So that's the Capitol at that end, and at the other end of the street is the big columned building that we've talked about before, way down there. But this driver's probably like, why are they pointing a phone at me? I'm sorry, I don't mean it. Buttons, there it goes. It says I can put Cordy and PJ and they come up. Yeah, just keep playing around with it. And I do know if you put in too many back-to-back and it hasn't registered yet, like I had this problem the other night on somebody else's when I was modding. Nightbot's just like, what are we doing? It just doesn't put anything. So give it like a good 30 seconds, I think. That might help too. So we are gonna try to walk down, if I can remember what block the Fireman's Memorial Park is. And then we might cross back over to one of the other parks, which is completely the other way behind me. So we're just gonna walk all over today. And I might grab some food. I might eat the food that I have at work. I haven't decided yet. I don't know, we'll see. Wherever the day takes us, right? Wherever the day takes us. So I'm just gonna check the time real quick. Oh yeah, it's 3:11. I got plenty of time to do the thing. All right. Okay. Also, I could have just looked at the little timer on the top that told me how long I've been live, because it's there. I know roughly what time I went live. So, but anyway. Yeah, we're gonna walk all over down here. There's also a place called Pullen Park that's a lot of fun. It's got some walking trails. There's a little choo-choo train you can ride. Has these little boats that my daughter loves. Has a bell, that's why she likes to ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. The whole time they're going around this little circle. But yeah. So fun fact about, okay, I see the Fireman's Park. So the Fireman's Park used to be, I mean, it's been here for a while. I mean, a while. But it really wasn't that busy. And then Pokemon Go came out, and apparently that particular park, it's not a very large park, it's about a block by a block. And it's got a round, circle walking trail around the outside, and then it all goes to the center. And basically every corner is a Pokestop, and the center is a Pokestop. So overnight, it went from maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 people walking through to you'd walk over there and there'd just be huge amounts of people just walking in circles, because by the time you'd make the loop, the Pokestop's refreshed. So it was really funny. It was really, really funny. And I mean, all hours of the night. There for about the first year that Pokemon Go was out, you could not come down here at any hour and it'd be empty. Like, it always had a ton of people walking around the park. Now it's kind of slowed back down. Oh, I can walk. So we're just gonna wander around there for a minute, look at some stuff, and then I might stop somewhere and get something to drink, because I'm parched. That's one thing I did forget to do, is bring water. That's okay, there's plenty of places to get water. All right, and we're walking, and we're walking. Oh, that's awesome, Tina, good job. That's definitely gonna be useful later. Gimbal, don't you choose violence on me now. Sorry, it made a noise or something. I don't know if I moved too fast or didn't like it or what, but don't you choose violence. I told you, you're not allowed to hang out with PJ Ponderosa's gimbal. It's not happening. We're not doing this. Not playing this game. I will turn this stream around and put you back in this bag. I'll bring out your brother. He's not quite as fancy, but he works. All right, I'm gonna turn this around. All right, so we did just enter the Fireman's Park. So as you can kind of see, it has this big loop around the outside, and then the very center, which is the main thing I wanted to show you guys over here, because it's just a very, very cool statue. Also, there's a great big squirrel statue in one of these corners. I think it's over to my right. Yep, there it is. So we'll walk over there in just a second, check out the squirrel statue. All right. You can't, Tina. I looked the other day after I said that and realized you can't delete the link, so that's fine. I made sure everything was good to go over there. And then around the outside, this is the memorial for the fallen firefighters, but around the outside it has military, industrial, hazmat, like all the different units and stuff. And then we'll walk back around this way. Like I said, I try to keep people's privacy. If they don't ask to be on the screen, I try to keep them off. Go back around this way just so we can see all the angles here. Technical rescue, I see that poster over there. But again, like, the detail on these are insane. And there's also, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a light that lights up at night that's red. So, very cool, very cool. Also, if we have any rescue or fire members in the chat or watching this later, thank you for all you do. I know a lot of those jobs are very thankless, unfortunately, and it's essential. It's essential. So much appreciated for everything you do. And this is the random squirrel statue. This thing's about as tall as I am, maybe a little shorter, but it's a good like 5-6 foot tall. It says chainsaw carved in wood. It's temporary public art. And the name of it is Berkeley. So everyone say hello to Berkeley. Yes, it's very relaxing over here, Jeanette. It's very quiet, very relaxing. All right, bye Berkeley, we'll see you later. We're gonna walk over here and probably get something to drink. Where do I want to stop? Or do I want to go ahead and cut back over to the main drag? I don't know. I'm looking good on battery. Yes, Tina, I realized it the other night after I said that. My apologies. Apparently that link doesn't allow you to delete it, so I just made sure that, you know, when you click on it, you don't see something you're not supposed to. So, we're all good. If somebody wants to look at it and see what you guys are about to pop up as far as a link, that's totally fine. They won't be able to do it themselves. If they do, I need to know. So I think we're gonna walk back down this street here. I'm gonna go and turn this around. Sorry about that, hit the wrong link on my phone. All right. I'm gonna walk up here. I don't know if they're open yet over here. But if not, I know we're gonna pass several places where I can get something to drink. And I think I'm gonna show you guys actually one of my favorite features of Raleigh. And if you're from this area, you've probably already seen it if you've driven through or anything like that. So, but it's this great big art feature on the side of the back of the convention center. And it also was the backdrop for basically if you went to see a show at Red Hat, that was behind you. It was huge, it lights up, but we call it the Shimmer Wall. It's this great big oak tree. And by big, I mean like 5 stories tall oak tree that changes, you know, color, and when the wind blows, all the little pieces of metal like spin, and it's very, very cool looking. I actually know the guy that did the lighting for it. He was my first boss, actually. Fun fact. All right, they look pretty busy over at Whiskey Kitchen, so I'm gonna keep walking. Yes, you heard that right. There's a restaurant called Whiskey Kitchen. They actually have really, really good food and good drinks. It's definitely too early for me to do the adult beverages, especially since I have work tonight. But I'm definitely gonna stop somewhere and get something to drink. Which way do I want to go? Choices, choices, choices. Oh, is it choices? Okay. Yes, perfect. That's looks like it's working perfectly for you now, Tina. It's awesome. I don't know what you did, but apparently you talked nice to it. Good job. Much appreciated. And we are about to pass the Wake County Justice Center. It's not too fantastic to look at, but there's a bunch of people standing outside, so I'm not gonna, sorry about that, big truck. I'm not gonna show you guys that one just because there's a bunch of people outside. That's kind of just not a good idea. But maybe at some point. All right, we got the walk, and we're walking. Ooh, have you tried the camera while on a swing? Oh my gosh, you want to destroy my gimbal. My gimbal's gonna go like, what are you doing to me? Why? I think I have figured out actually the whole POV mode and all that kind of thing. I'm still learning what all the different settings do, so I haven't yet, but I'm sure there will be some swing stuff as far as riding the rides and things like that. So, also when we go to Busch Gardens, there's a pirate ship. Now, I know for a fact they're not gonna let me take the phone on, but part of the cool thing about that particular ride is you can literally put your stuff down on the platform over to the side. So I'll probably just have it there. So you'll hear us all screaming and you'll see us as we go by. But yeah, I've literally seen them stop the ride for people having their camera out. So I was like, oh, we're not gonna do that. Oh, that's not my gimbal, that's my phone vibrating. Why is my phone vibrating? Nobody even knows this phone number. All right, we're gonna let this car go by. Let's see. Linda Lou said, what gimbal are you using? This is the M6 iSteady. So I believe it's the exact same one that I think Barry uses this one. I think Cordy uses this one. And I think PJ and Jay might use this one because they're the ones that suggested it. But I bought the kit with the AI tracking and the light and all that. I haven't been able to figure out the AI tracking and the light and all that, but I have figured out how to actually use this one. And this one's also a little bit bigger than my other one. Came with much better legs as far as, you know, when you set it down, the tripod legs, they're much longer. And I'd definitely like to see that on a swing Vanta cruise set. One day, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Let some people go by here. Yes, the Hohem. The other one I have is another Hohem. It's just not the M6. So that one I literally have to take my phone completely out of its case because I have an OtterBox. This one I just take the outside plastic piece off and I keep it in the rest of it, and it all works out just fine. But so far I really like this one. The other one will probably be my roller coaster gimbal, just because, or like ride gimbal, just because I think it latches onto the phone a little bit better. But Pitt said, and then the phone goes flying. Let's not jinx it, please. You know how I feel about that. We don't want that. No phone going flying here. That would be bad. Also, I don't know if it's gonna be this weekend, but I can say we will have a special guest on the Ghost Stream at some point coming up. And that is something I can say. I'm just not gonna say who. So we'll have a surprise guest. And she said, what, a roller coaster gimbal? That's just because I think it holds on a little bit better to the phone. That's all it is. But this one I like more for this stuff, like walking around, and it just works better for it. So that's it. You found that one, Tina. That's funny. Yeah, that command was actually Miss Garcia's idea. So I was like, okay. So let me know if you guys like that one, that particular command response. Let's see, Wink said, do you have any pirate attractions nearby? I'm looking for a cat fight. You're always looking for trouble. It's because you just got that slick new haircut. You're like, all right, let's go find the whiskey wheels and women. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for everything, as always. You're awesome. I probably won't go live tonight because I'm doing a long stream right now and I have to work late. So that's part of why we're doing this now. You're almost to where I want to go. Almost. Almost there. Almost there. We're giving her all she's got, Captain. Second. All right, are we back, guys? Are we back? I don't know. I don't know if it just blitzed out for a second or up. Thank you so much for dropping that link. I'm gonna go ahead and hop up on here and hop down here. And we're gonna go walking this way. Now I get to use this hand. Yay! Also, I think I'm doing a halfway decent job of down this way. But we're almost to that shimmer tree. I definitely wanted to show you guys that because it is pretty cool. Excuse me. It's a me, a Mario. Luigi. Again, thanks so much for joining. If you are a ninja watching and you haven't checked this out before, this is not the only content we'll be doing. I'm going to be doing Disney World, Busch Gardens, all that's coming up in the next, as soon as a week, as long as a couple months. So definitely stay tuned for a lot of that content. Also, we have the Ghost Stream, which is a lot of fun. People like to come in and hang out after they finish the streams on the West Coast. We will have a surprise guest coming up sometime in the next week or so. So very excited about that. I'm gonna go ahead and cut behind this car here because it's a one-way street. All right. Chet said, bye guys, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna finish eating right now. Later, fam, peace out. Peace out, Jeanette. Thank you so much for joining us. You're always appreciated here. We love having you here. And that's Red Hat right there. Bye, Winks. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, buddy. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're gonna show a couple more things. Here, I'm gonna see if I can get this shot. Wrong way. That's the shimmer tree. Isn't that pretty? It's made up of a bunch of little pieces of metal, and I'm assuming it's metal, but they all flap in the wind, like you see over there, and it gives this very cool ripple effect. And then at night they light it up, and it looks even cooler. So that is on one of the main drags as you come down through Raleigh, and it is the backdrop to what is currently the Redhead Amphitheater in downtown, which you saw the top of just a minute ago. That's the tree. That's the lovely tree. It's a lovely little tree. Oh wait, no, it's a happy little tree. That's what it is. Happy little tree. All right, turn this back around. All right. Yeah, if you're just joining us, or if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please hit that subscribe and like. Every click counts. We're at 90 subscribers right now. We're hoping to hit 100 before Disney, so very, very excited about that. Thank you to everyone that has liked and subscribed. Also, that's how you can hop in the chat and say hey to me, and hit that notification button so you never miss when I do these lives like this, because I didn't announce it. I just went live. So definitely check that out. Vance, I'll message you later on your channel. Very cool. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed. Yes, Vanta. Vanta said, I bet it looks prettier at night. It looks absolutely stunning at night. I mean, it's lit up with all these colors, and when it ripples, it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you for dropping that link, Tina. Tina's like, behave. I know you're just testing. That's not. All right. And we're gonna keep walking up this way. I'm gonna stop somewhere and get something to drink, take a quick break for a second, and then we will probably check out the park on the other side of town. So this is kind of this side. I haven't done the far end, but I'm not walking all the way up there because that's a good like 5 blocks past the Capitol, and that's already a good 8-block walk. So I'm gonna get something to drink, maybe something to snack on, and then we'll be moving on. Keep on. Going down by you, going down by you, going down. Right now it's a lot of parking deck, and the building you see behind me is the other side of the convention center. I think use moderators left to test out. Hey, I mean, as long as you guys know what's up by the time we get to the parks and can do whatever needs to be done, I don't mind. Hit all the test commands you want. Let's dance. Also, I should probably watch where I'm walking because this sidewalk is not the best sidewalk. It's I almost stepped in a hole right then. Oh, I want to catch this one. Okay. 5, 4, and we're running, and we're running, and we're running, and we're there. We made it. Yay! I'm not a pancake today. Win one for the good guys. Thanks again for joining me though, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun today. So it's fun to take you guys around and kind of show you more stuff as far as this area. And hey, Wendy girl, welcome in. And yes, that one definitely shows some love for the mods. I got the best mod crew ever here. Wendy, you picked the perfect time to come in. But having a lot of fun. Just kind of strolling around, showing the Capitol and some of the historical sites. And we'll be heading down the other side, I think, later. But I'm gonna walk up here and stop and catch my breath and get something to drink, because I'm parched. Happy Friday, Wendy. Happy Friday. Also, happy International Women's Day. That is today. That's really cool. All right. And we're walking. And we're walking. My daughter does that too. She'll be like, and we're walking. She's a lot cuter when she does it. My little 3-foot tall tour guide in training. All right. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna put you guys on the standby screen real quick while I go ahead and make sure it's cool to film in there so I can keep talking to you. Just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Let me set that up real quick for you. Yeah. What's up, guys? Thanks so much for that. If you've seen me eat in public before or anything like that, I always walk in, make sure nobody's on the camera or anything, and I ask permission because I'm very much don't want to get in trouble. And so they were very, very cool about it. They're like, yeah, man, sit wherever, have a blast, do your thing. So I am just kind of kicking back. I don't know if you can see it, but behind me there is a little gas fireplace thing. I'm not really in need of heat, but this wall is a perfect backdrop. And it's not really giving off much heat, so that works, that works. Whew. Now let's see, everyone recovering from last night, right? Yeah, I took a nap this morning once I got to work and everything was situated because I had about an hour before the show started. So I made sure I took a quick nap so I could do this. Tina said, oh, the hood music is dance segment. The music is free music that doesn't get me in trouble with copyright. That's why that music's all there. Vanda said, last night was fun. That's awesome. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Tina was dancing it out. Let's see. Vanda said, that's a pretty wall. I know, right? I know. This whole place is actually really cool looking. I might be able to show you a little bit more of it because it looks like everybody's kind of over there. So yeah, I could probably show you guys a little bit more of it here in a minute. I'm just trying to catch my breath and relax. Oh, this guy's a champ. He's about to bring me some water. Tina said, strangely, I like the songs from last night. I'm old, I'm confused as to why I'm singing to it like the zombie suit, right? Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, water, you're a godsend. Thanks, man. Perfect, thank you. Whew. Gotta hydrate everyone, it's very important. Yeah, do it like the zombies. That was an interesting matchup. But I also thought it was interesting because the We're All in This Together harmony that they used for that cavalcade was very much mixed where you could hear the Guy harmony. And I was like, oh, you don't normally hear that. Like, it mixes very well, you don't hear it. But last night it was very, very clear, and I'm very familiar with that particular harmony. I was like, oh, all in this together once we know, stars see that. Something like that. Tina was getting her groove on. It's Friday, we all need to celebrate. That's right, guys, we all need to celebrate. Wendy said, I eased out last night. LOL, not my kind of music, but it's fun if you like it. Hey, to each their own. To each their own. I've said it before, I'll say it again. All right, what do I want here? Here, I'm gonna show you guys, see if you guys can see the menu. These are all our options right now. What I'm gonna go with is that, I think. The Dirty South French fries. I've had it before. It's delicious. It's fried chicken, ranch, and cheddar. But it's about yay big, and it's got a whole bunch of big pieces of chicken in it, and fries, and cheese, and all the things that I like that I probably shouldn't be eating. But hey, I had a salad for breakfast, so I can have a cheat meal for lunch. That's fine. When he was like, I was like, no one will notice I left. Creeps out the back door. Tia said, Wendy Girl, that's not my kind of music either. I don't know what happened to me. Tired? I really enjoyed it. I'm not very familiar with the Zombies movie, to be perfectly honest. But the High School Musical movie I'm very familiar with. And of course, Descendants I've seen a couple of times and some other stuff. So that was really good. Banta said, I actually normally eat lunch. Wendy said, that sounds good. Yum. Oh, it's going to be delicious. It's going to be delicious. So I don't know if I'm going to show you guys what I'm eating or if I'm going to show you guys me or how we're going to do this thing, but we will figure it out. Oh no, do I want that or do I want the shrimp and crab hush puppies with Chesapeake butter and tartar sauce? I don't know. This is so hard. Let's see, they also have candied bacon spinach salad. Garlic roasted mushrooms, onions, nope, that's goat cheese, not doing that. Blood orange shallot vinaigrette. What is a blood orange shallot vinaigrette? I don't know. I may ask just for a taste of that and find out what it is. Let's see, Wendy Girl said, LDF was fun. They did a great job with their set. Yes, they did. That was actually very cool. The Crypt Keeper sold it for me. I wasn't able to watch as much as I was listening. I had it on the background because my dog decided to make a humongous mess while we were hanging out with my buddy last night. And so I had that on in the background while I was cleaning up. But yes, they did a great job. I really am looking forward to that being a regular thing. Banta said, I eat breakfast and skip lunch, have a snack and a big dinner. Sorry, that was a typo. I normally don't eat lunch. Okay. See, I actually skip breakfast a lot, which I know is supposed to be the most important meal of the day, but sometimes I'm running late. A lot of times I'm running late. Let's be real. I'm late to my own streams. You guys know this. Like, literally. Oh, yay, LDF, their Halloween background. Yes. Yeah. Or, oh, yeah, LDF, their... Yes. Their Halloween background was on point. On point. And I'm also excited to see what other decorations they had. Because they were talking about having a whole bunch of other stuff, too. Taco chicken. Chipotle chicken, pico de gallo, and... Cotija cheese. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good. Pork roll Sammy, North Carolina hoop cheese, chow chow, and fries. What is chow chow? I'm from here and I don't even know what chow chow is. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had bad food here, to be honest. So everything's good. Here, I'm gonna turn the camera just a little bit. Sorry. There I go. Now I'm in the center of the screen. Let's see. I was jumping around and get to hear some yeah. I do that a lot. Like, especially if it's someone doing like story time format, like I do a lot. Like I'll have that playing in the background and be listening and watching other stuff, and then hop back in occasionally. Wendy Girl said, chow chow is spicy. See, that's why I need you in here, Wendy Girl. Someone else from here that can like decipher the things that I don't know and should. So spicy is a no-go for me. We all know I'm a wimp for spice. Also, if you guys are cool with it, what I might wind up doing is instead of dropping the full video, which is pretty lengthy, of the Hot Ones Challenge, I may actually play it during one of my lives and like commentate on it. I think that's kind of what I'm leaning towards doing now. But I took, the 2 days off, and then I'm again back working on it. But I think that's going to be the best way, because I could definitely talk more about like, and this is when I knew I was in trouble. Tina says, I have a story to share, but want to take a photo of the house to share with them where the house is located, where this happened. Ooh, I'm excited to find out what that is. Banta said, that reminds me of a Halloween decor maker on YouTube that remakes the decor to make it look scarier. That's cool. Tia said, if there are a lot of mods in the chat, I'll jump around and come back to check. Right? Yeah. No, that's totally cool. That's totally cool. Vanta said, oh, I like a review. Oh, I'm just glad to be sitting down. That was a lot of walking. I think we just did, let's see, 1, 2, let's say 12 blocks, maybe? I don't know, blocks are relative here. I know we easily did almost 2 miles of walking right now, because I pretty much didn't stop. So, well, I guess more like a mile and a half. Maybe it felt like 2, because I'm not, well, I guess I'm adding in my head the walking I did to get to where I started, so. It's very nice to be sitting and taking a little bit of break. And it's nice outside. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do this earlier. When I first got to work, it looked like it was going to just downpour, and I was like, oh, well, there goes my walk-around idea. But then it got better, so. Wendy Girl said, yeah, me too, Tina, especially SoCal. Darlena stays on it, so I don't have to. Yeah, so you don't have to do much there, right? Yeah, when they're in there, like, yeah, no, that stuff's getting done. Stuff is getting done. I noticed that. I have definitely noticed that. I'll show you guys the fire. And my purple couch that I'm sitting on. Yeah, that window goes all the way across. So luckily it's turned down right now. It's not giving off too much heat, which is nice. Just enough to like give a little polite warm to my back. It's like a heating pad. It's great. Oh. I'm awake now. I'm awake. Can you guys hear me all right, by the way, in this area? Because it is kind of loud in here. And I've been thinking about getting a microphone, but I haven't yet. So let me know what you think. Let me know how loud it is to you guys on that end. I'll probably watch this again later and probably go, yeah, I need a microphone. Also, I can't really show you because there's a lot of people sitting over there, but they have on one wall a bunch of the flags from all the colleges in the state, like Duke, UNC, Wake Forest, NC State, all those. Sounds fine. Thank you, Wendy Girl. Bandit said, yeah, we can hear you, but I still recommend you getting a microphone just in case. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Also, this right here, this is getting trimmed. This is getting trimmed, because especially this lighting right here, you can see all kinds of, looks like a Bushman beard. Let's see, Vanda says, especially at the parks when you go. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to use it though, because I don't want to use it on rides. Mainly because it won't seat as well on the gimbal. But I guess when I'm sitting and talking and like eating and things like that, maybe I might be helpful. Hey man, can I get the dirty soft french fries?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. And if you don't mind, could I go ahead and just get it in a... Well, no. Yeah, let's get it on the plate. I'm going to eat it here. I don't know what I'm thinking. Don't mind me.
Anything but water? You okay with water?
I'm good with water right now, but thank you, my guy. Appreciate you. I've come in here before. He knows who I am. not streaming, like just normally on break. So he was like, you have a camera today. I was like, I do have a camera today. But yeah, back to the microphone thing. I guess I will probably get a mic. I don't know if I'll be able to get it here before we leave, because it is a week. Vanda said, could you get a clip on mic or something like Rode? I don't know what Rode is. The ones I've been looking at are the kind of like the plug and play. So you plug it into the USB-C on the phone, and then it just clips on your lapel. And that way I can be up to like 50 feet away from the phone. You'll be able to hear me. Not that I'm going to be 50 feet away from the phone at any given time, but you know, it'd be nice to be able to use that. Plus, I think the one I'm looking at, you can also use with my DSLR. Which is, I realized when I was editing the Hot Ones thing, that sound is trash. I mean, the microphone on that camera is just not good. But that one I can plug into the DSLR as well, and it'll give me what I need as far as that. Rode is a company with camera and mics. I will have to check that out. Thank you, Vanta. Thanks. So yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. That's really cool. My hair looking cray today. All Alright, so while I'm waiting on my food, I'm gonna leave my backpack here so I can see it from where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna kind of show you guys around some of the restaurant, but I'm gonna make sure I show you the backside where all the people are not at. Ooh, it's bright. It's very bright. So I'm gonna turn this around just real quick. Give me 1 second. So this is one of the back dining rooms. And like, look at that, look at that. And that's the other side of the fireplace feature where I was sitting. And then they have these cabinets. The back of this side is kind of storage, but the side, I don't know if you can see it, they have a bunch of growlers and stuff. And then of course the bar in the middle has underlighting. It looks really cool. But like I said, I try to keep other people off film unless they say it's cool. So I'm just gonna wander back here and then I'll wander back out. But back here is also one of the other dining areas. And I believe there's a back room as well where you can actually see the chef preparing things. But I do love this wood. And like that right there slides shut. Kind of like the one that I'm walking through right now. But this is just kind of neat. That's like the burnt barrel kind of look. So very cool, very cool. Figured I'd show you guys that. And then of course you can see out on the street. One whole side is windows. This is connected to the bottom of one of those hotels we walked by earlier. So there's all kinds of fun people. And there's also a certain coffee shop that's very, you know, famous. It's right over there. So who knows? I might get some coffee. That's one thing Living Dead fam did for me is they have gotten me back on coffee a little bit. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We will find out together. Sorry, I'm trying to get the chat where I can see it. There we go. Let's see. Let me roll back here. Mainly microphones. I will definitely check that out. I don't know how much I want to spend on the microphone. We'll see. We'll see. Tina said, I've got to see about getting Walt Disney World park information on my app for Disneyland because a lot of people want to know when stuff is happening and get demanding. Sorry to say. Totally fine. The My Disney Experience app, which I think is the same for, no, it's a different app, I believe. There's one for Disneyland, there's one for Disney World. And the one for Disney World works almost just like the one for Disneyland from what I've seen because I got the one for Disneyland when I started modding for PJ. I don't use it very much anymore because you guys are so on top of it. And you guys are almost always with me when I'm over there modding, but I did get it and kind of look at it. It's kind of the same thing. It's just you have to pick which park, and then it'll have all the things that are closed and like times for parades and cavalcades, all that kind of thing. Windy Girl said, nice looking. I'd sit right in front of the fireplace. That's exactly where I'm sitting right now. And Tina said, yeah, I see that too. Yeah, I have noticed some people are like, especially in the chats, are like, when is this happening? When is that happening? When is this other thing happening? It's like, guys, slow down. We'll get there, okay? We'll get there. Just trust the process. I hate that phrase, by the way. There's a story behind that I'm not going to tell right now, but I hate that phrase. But yeah, there's, especially since there's so much more going on at Walt Disney World because it's so much larger. And I mean, if you haven't been, I will try my best to show accurately how humongous that park is. Like all of the parks, all of the property, but it is flippin' huge. I'm not sure who you're referring to, Tina. Let me see. Did I miss something? I don't know. Welcome back, Spider-Man Sanchez. Good to see you. I'm not gonna speculate on that, Wendy Girl. At least not here. I don't know. I will say this: there are a lot of different types of people and a lot of different personalities that want to see Disney content and things like that. And I think it's for everyone. And I'll just leave it at that. However, use your best judgment if it's in here. Wink said, Tina. Yes, Winks. Just be kind to everyone, because you never know what their personal situation is. I mean, there's things in my life that I don't share with you guys. There's things in your life you don't share with me. Like, everybody's got their things and stuff going on, and yeah, you never know what another person's going through. You really don't. Which is part of the reason that I like to try to keep as much positivity and everything on this channel, is because that's what I get from you guys. Like when I watch Winks, you know, I always am smiling, or like when I see you guys in chat, I'm always laughing and smiling. It really brightens my day. I've referenced before that I kind of went through a hard time there for a couple of months, and watching the streams was a lot of what kept me kind of sane, I guess. Well, as sane as I get. I'm kind of nuts anyway. But yeah, I really want to bring as much positivity and everything as I can to you guys, because that's what you guys do for me. And so that's how this community works, right? You know, we all support each other, we all hang out with each other, we chat, and you never know what person's going through. And sometimes just making jokes or making people smile or wandering around a Capitol building, like, that's what people need, you know? You guys got to hang out in North Carolina today. You guys are a whole nation away. Let's see. Winks, that is well said, Winks. The cool thing is we're all equals on YouTube, so it's a level playing field. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And, you know, I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of people that don't, like, help others out and things like that, you know, because I like to think that I'm very much trying to be helpful to anybody that asks me questions, and you guys have been extremely helpful in helping me out with stuff. Let me move this back just a smidge. There we go. But yeah, I really think that a lot of what it comes down to with YouTube, at least what it should come down to in my opinion, especially with this community, is everybody's on an even keel. What people watch and what they have up on their own personal computer watching from home and stuff comes down to just like, hey, maybe I want to see more merch stuff and this person does more merch stuff, or hey, this person makes jokes that I get better than this person. It comes down to personality. It's personal preference, and that's kind of the cool thing about this platform is, you know, there's a ton of people out there doing this kind of thing, but you know, you guys like to watch me, I guess, for whatever reason, whether it's my personality or what I'm showing or talking about, and I think that's part of the beauty of this platform. So, but that's my opinion. That's just my opinion. Sorry, I just shook the table. I will say this, my cardinal rule over here, and this is just for this channel, I can't speak for anybody else's channel, is don't bring drama. Like, I deal with enough drama in my own life, and if something does start, finish it. Especially if you have a wrench. So that's part of the reason I chose you guys to be mods, was I trust your judgment, and if you deem something as an issue, take care of it. I may ask later what happened. I'll try not to address it on the stream, but I might ask later, like, hey, what's going on with this thing? But I mean, I'm not gonna get mad. I trust you guys. That's literally why I gave y'all riches. And Vanta, we love having you over here, man. Vanta crew, the whole crew, rolling deep with the Vanta crew. And yes, I mean, I love watching a bunch of different channels. There for a while, I was almost feeling bad if I'd missed somebody's stream, and then it was like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to keep up with like so many right now. So like last night when I was watching Just Cordy, because I was on my phone, not my computer, it was so nice to just sit there and be like, oh, it's one group of voices that are all in the same, okay, I can handle this. Then I hopped over to Barry's for Smuggler, and that was a lot of fun. By the way, go back and watch Barry Plays 28 last night. Got 100% flight on Smugglers. That was pretty bad, you know what. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I definitely enjoyed watching that. Because I was like, wow, they're hitting like all the I haven't seen someone fly that good in a while. Excuse me. Let's see what time we're at here. Almost 4 o'clock. Ben said, oh my god, yes. Corey's channel is the chat goes so fast. I was just sitting and right? Like it was going so fast. I was like, I am so glad I don't have other tabs up right now. It's just like, okay, I can watch one and keep up. this I can do. This I can do. But it was a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun to watch. Aww, all the hugs. Everybody hug it out in chat. And I will say on that same note of what I was just talking about, because I mentioned this kind of yesterday in some of the stuff I was talking about in the car. And, you know, I don't always have good days. You know, I'm human. And I try not to let that affect, you know, like how I stream or what I talk about or stuff like that, but it does sometimes. And I mean, you know, you guys have seen me enough, I think, live at this point that like sometimes you can tell, oh, he's a little bit less energy today, like, is he okay? You know, and sometimes it's just I'm exhausted, sometimes, you know, maybe something happened at work and I'm trying to shake that off and I didn't give myself enough time to kind of reset and get in the space to, you know, mental space to do the stream, or, you know, I'm not perfect. I am trying to be better about it. And I want to make sure that you guys always come out of our streams and chats and everything over here, you know, with a smile and having, you know, just had fun. Just, you know, sometimes it's me in my living room talking to you guys. Or just hanging out. That's what we're doing, just having fun. So that's kind of the goal. Let me scroll back here because I see a couple of chats rolling in and I missed them. Excuse me. The other night, though, Wink said, the other night a few of us got trolled hard with disrespectful foul language, and then they went, I'm back. Went to CC Flight's channel, left comments. It was, I've said it before, man. Unfortunately, some people do stuff like that, and I hate it. And if you see that stuff here, do not hesitate to pull a Holly and throw that wrench. I'm telling you. Learn it from the best on that one. We love some Vanta crew over here. Vanta's great. All good, Tina. No need to apologize. I'm doing this like in the middle of the day. This is what I look like in the sunshine. Yes, Coda Bear streams. His chat flies, and I do mean flies. Yeah, no need to apologize at all, Tina. If you're getting ready for something that you need to go do, like, go do it. You can always come back and watch later. You know I'm probably going to send you, like, a direct message and be like, so what'd you think? Not that I would ever do that. We said, mental health is important. If you ever need to talk about it, we are here, because that was the one thing I wanted to point out, because I found out one of our own community is battling depression. Like I've said before, like I was saying a minute ago, like everybody's got their things. Sometimes people go through things in their life and in trying to process or thank you so much. Oh, that looks delicious. Oh my gosh. I may have done it this time, guys. This is huge, but it looks so good. All right, give me a second. Let me finish what I was saying, and I'll show you guys the food. But you know, you never know what people are going through. You really don't. And you know, people process things in different ways. I mean, believe me, I got my own things. Everybody's got their thing. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's human. People just handle it different ways. So I just wanted to say the same thing. Not all my days are sunshine butterflies. I have days too, but I will say you guys always make days better, so I tend to gravitate towards one. Agreed. Completely agree. which is one of the reasons I love doing this. You know, when I first started, the whole idea was I wanted to go live so some of my family could see us at Disney. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll do the whole stream thing. And then, you know, the ghost stream happened, and here I am. So, okay, all right, food, or we riot. Tina's gonna start a riot. Is that not just delicious looking? Like, wow. I mean, the chunks of chicken doused in cheese, the chives. We got some spice on the fries. Oh, this looks good. This looks good, guys. All right, all right. I can't read the chat when you're way down there. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a second to admire that. All right, maybe I'll just take a bite. Maybe just a bite. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, and it's got some ranch in there, too. It's got all the things. Mmm. Right, Vanta? This is good. I mean, look, this is my hand. Well, like, look how big that is. Oh my God, it's so good. Would you guys prefer to watch the food or watch me eat? I don't care either way, because I can't wait any longer. This looks too darn. Oh, oh, oh. Look at that cheese. Look at the chives. Oh my God, this looks amazing. Mmm. Mmm. Beta said, I want that fries. Why can't California do better? LOL. That's right, California. Get on it. Because North Carolina's killing it right now. This is my kind of food, guys. This is my kind of food. Come here, you. Come back here. I need more fries. I need more cheese. I need more everything. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Winks. I'm going to stay on this view for a few minutes because I'm taking some big bites because this is just too darn good. There's some hidden chives in my mouth. I found them. Look at that piece of chicken, man. That is huge. That is huge, and it's covered in cheese. I love cheese. That's right, Winks. I'm a pretty good cheese puller, I think. I've been practicing. They just said, oh my God, I'm going to take a plane, LOL. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Tina, you just about made me choke. Because I was trying to read it, I had to bend down to see the screen. And then I read it, then it was like, what? Tina said, just saying there needs to be a food adult channel with just food with either gravy, sauce, or syrup, or whipped cream being poured over food slowly. That needs to happen. Vince says, "Oh, Tina, you're killing me here." Literally, I had a mouthful of chicken, and I read that, and it was just like, whoops, that almost went down the wrong pipe. That's funny. That's funny. See if I can get a little bit more on that, less on my leg here. There we go. Opening a jar of olives slowly and pouring it into a bowl. Get one of the guys that announces for golf the whole time, and now they're opening the jar. Notice the form as he pours it into the bowl. Oh, look at the spice on these fries too. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, that's a huge. Okay, we're gonna need a knife for this one. This one over here is gonna get me. Okay. There's like ranch in the bottom too. So you got cheese and then ranch on the bottom. So good. Thank you. I gotta get more of this ranch sauce. It's so good. Dragon Blood said, "That looks amazing. What is that?" It's called Dirty South Cheese Fries. It's cheese fries with chives, chicken, and ranch. And it's like seasoned. It's just delicious. It's amazingness in a bowl. That's basically what it is. Week said, "Tina, that's a great idea." Amanda said, "Darn it, YouTube yeeted me off completely. Oh no! Come back, come back." Weeks Wild Riot Tina said, "Tina, new channel coming soon." You heard it here first, everyone. Oh, come on, come on, come up here. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Ah, nah, come here. You will not win. I am the evolved species. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how big this thing was. I mean, I know it's good because I've had it before, but I completely spaced on how big this thing is. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! There it goes. Quinn said that is like our equivalent to carne asada fries out here. Fun fact, there's actually a place right across the street that has a pretty decent carne asada. Probably not near as good as what y'all get out there, but for here, it's not bad at all. They said this would be good for 2 people, but I would eat it all by myself, right? I'm probably going to eat about half of this and take the other half with me. So for the whole rest of the stream, I'm going to be carrying around a to-go box. Sorry. Vanda would like to smash on that whole plate, said Winks. I think I hear Vanta drooling from here. Like literally just like, oh, that looks so good. Winks is like a close second. Oh, there we go. Let's get that big old piece of chicken with some ranch on it. Come here, you. You will not get away. So this place is called Rye, like rye bread, R-Y-E. And it's bar and Southern Kitchen. It's in downtown Raleigh, right next to the convention center. So if you ever go to downtown Raleigh for a convention or something, and you're staying at the convention center hotels, it's right here. Come check it out. The people are super nice. It's usually not very crowded. So, unless there's an actual convention or something happening, but the hours, depending on when the hours are. And they have good drinks too. At some point they have some sort of smoked whiskey, something or other, that I watched them do last time I was here for another patron. And at some point I gotta order that, because that looked really cool. If you're enjoying this plate of food even half as much as I am, hit that like and subscribe, y'all. Also, that chicken is not dry at all. Look, it is perfectly juicy in the middle. A little bit, like not chewy, but it's got that nice firmness to it. Mwah. Wonderful. Also, if you're in downtown for a concert or something, or a convention, the place I was at the other night is also another kind of must-see. It's called the Raleigh Times. It's where the old printing presses and everything used to be for the old newspaper that was called the Raleigh Times. Now we have the News and Observer, but back when it was the Raleigh Times, that was like the old newspaper. They converted the old printing space into that bar that we were in the other night when I was testing. And it's like 4 rooms, and you can literally still see on the floor like where the presses used to sit. And they left a bunch of the interior the same way it was. They just stabilized it. So it's a really cool, like, very older kind of aesthetic. But it's very, very cool. And they have really good drinks. The food is banging. So we'll definitely go back there. Oh my gosh, I'm ready to get full, y'all. That's what I was talking about. At Disney, I'm gonna have to pace myself or I'm gonna hurt myself. Come on, cheese. Come on, cheese. Ah, got away. Don't get away. Sorry, I know y'all are here for that nice cheese pull, but at the same time, like, I'm hungry, y'all. I'm getting full, but I'm still hungry. I don't know why my gimbal is telling me to unlock this thing. I've already unlocked the setting. tell me to unlock one of the motors, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, how is it moving if it's not locked? Or how is it moving if it's locked? Makes no sense. I gotta take a minute. I'm gonna hurt myself. Whew. Gonna have to roll me out of here. They make a really good steak at this place too. I've tried it because a buddy of mine got it and he let me try some. But it was really, really good. Like, it was cooked perfectly. It was a good cut. It was like melt in your mouth. Alright guys, I'm going to take a couple more bites and I'm taking the rest of this to go. This is going to be my, like, when I get home and have an adult beverage, watching whatever while I'm waiting to go, get tired and go to sleep. It's going to be what I'm eating. Ah, don't get away. Oh shoot, we're at 27%. Where am I cord at? Already unlocked it, you silly phone. I'm trying to say there's an outlet around here. I don't think there is. It's okay though. I'll run power off the gimbal. And if I kill this gimbal, I'll pull out it. Alright guys, let me bring you back up where you can see me. Hello friends. I've been up here the whole time, I promise. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you on the Be Right Back screen while I go ahead and plug this thing in. Just give me 1 second. BRB. Alright guys. I may have to find a place to plug in because it does not want to charge off of my gimbal for some reason. And I did not bring any of my battery packs. I'm saving those for the Disney. So we shall see, but I'm at 25%. So let me see if I can get a box for this, and I'm gonna look around, see if I can find me an outlet and get charged up here. That was good. That was very good. I still have a ton left for later too. But if I keep eating, I'm gonna fall asleep when I go back to work because I'm just gonna be so full that I'm just gonna want to go. That's one long straw. It's actually just a very tiny cup. But yeah, that's why it's down here. You just see the straw. It's a ball glass.
We're drinking out of mason jars. It's a southern thing. It's almost stewy, I think. What the deuce?
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Check out the fire. I would smash it too, man. I know you would, Dragon Blood. I feel like all of you guys are just like, I want that now. Mail it to me. I bet if I did, you guys would be like, alright, we're all going to eat it on camera. We're going to see who can finish it the fastest. Suddenly it's going to become an eating contest. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm see if I can get a box and find an outlet.
Who enjoys the fireplace?
Alright guys, we're going to relocate. I found an outlet thanks to the lovely, lovely staff member here. Also, I get comfy chairs. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Alright. Look, I get a comfy chair. Yay! Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to grab the rest of my food. I'll be right back. About my water with the exception of the long straw. I see you guys chatting. Give me 1 second. I'll be able to read it. Excuse me. All right. I'm back. Don't send out the search party. I'm back. All right. Let's see here. Again, I'm gonna have to kill the gimbal for a second and get you guys plugged in. Let me get all that set up. Hoist. We may have to go to a weird angle for a minute. I bet I could just put you in this chair. Let me see how far this cable reaches. Oh, let's see. Let me catch up my chat real quick. Wait. Whoop. Hello, Dragon Blood. Thanks, Phantom. Bandit says, because I see you always do it on streams, I see you're so kind. I do what on streams? Or is that at Dragon? I try to be kind to all people that I run into, because it's just not nice if you're not. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I have bad days, but I try. Oh, I hit the table. Oh no! Promise, guys, I'm not redecorating the entire place. Just this one chair. All right. Let me see if I can get an angle over here. Ah, Vanta's telling you you're so kind. Awesome. Okay, I'm like 2 feet off, or 6 inches off of the dirt. Let me move you over here without dumping the table. Move my chair over. Move this chair further in. Oh, well, maybe if I had the correct end of the phone. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds. Again, I'm going to put you on the Be Right Back screen so I can get you guys plugged in and get this all squared away so we can keep hanging out. So 1 minute. Thanks guys for understanding. I appreciate all of you. Un moment. Alright guys, I'm coming back. We're charging now. Yay! Alright, 1 second. There we go. Yay, we're back. And you get this cool up angle because I'm sitting in a chair. Let me put my little cushion here. Excuse me. And Panda said, oh, you hit the table. That's the chair, buddy. You're literally in a chair right now that wiggles, so I apologize. But yeah, my leg hit it. And yes, I did also hit the table back. So. Also, shout out to the staff here at Rye. They've been absolutely fantastic. They were very, very cool when I asked them if I could stream. And they've been very, very much like coming and checking on me because I'm trying to sit away from everybody. And they were very, very, very polite, very nice about it. Made sure I never ran out of water or anything like that. Helped me find an outlet super fast. And one of them I was like, yeah, I'm live streaming and I'm almost out of power. And they're like, oh, we know. It's all good. Yeah, there's an outlet right up there. And I was like, oh, you guys are awesome. It just kind of cracked me. Oh, yeah, we know. Well, good, I think. So yeah, these guys are awesome over here at Rye. We appreciate them. Sorry, I'm doing math. I also gotta put my food in the box. Spider-Man said, I subbed to your channel, Dragonblood. Yes, Phantom. Very good customer service over here. Very good customer service. They've been. What is this curl doing right? Which side do you want to go to? Right or left here, bud? Pick one. Pick a direction. Pick a direction. There. That'll work. Right. Yes. Yes, you are correct. But yeah, I'm still getting everything squared away with all of that over here. So but yes, I'm not great at math, but they're also one of those places that kind of do the breakdown for you, so I just do more than that. Because they've been so nice. So nice. Oh, he's making a mixed drink. He's shaking it. They do have some really cool mixed drinks over here. Maybe we'll come after hours at some point, or not after hours, but like, in hours that they're making mixed drinks, and check that out. Also, the service doesn't look to be too terribly bad right here. Ooh, my ear. Humidity just changed outside, or pressure. You can tell because my ears pop. Okay, sorry. Let's see if I can get all this food in my to-go box without dumping it in my lap. Because that would just be no fun, especially since I have to do a show tonight. I think I talked about this the other day. We're doing Gershwin. Well, we're doing, there's a Copland piece, a Gershwin piece, and something else. I can't remember what it is. But the Gershwin piece is Rhapsody in Blue, which is always a fun piece. And the guest pianist is straight up fire. He literally is maestro for, they brought me a bag. These guys are on it over here at Rye. These guys are on it. I didn't even have to ask, but they brought me a bag. There's hope for me yet. Ben said, I kind of want an old-fashioned. I'm always down for an old-fashioned when I don't have to work later. Unfortunately, I have to work later. But that, I do believe one of the old-fashions they do, literally they do like a smoke, some sort of smoke thing with it, and it's very cool looking. I watched them do it a couple weeks ago when I was here, and was like, I gotta check that out. But yeah, the guy that plays the piano, not only does he play the lead piano for, because there's two pianos, he plays the lead piano for the Gershwin piece, which is Rhapsody in Blue, but he also is maestro for the Copland piece and the other two pieces that they're doing in the show. So it's very, very cool to watch. The guy's a blast, and he has so much energy, it's ridiculous. I know, right? They went, they already knew to give you a bag. Oh, I know. They've been so nice to me over here today. Guys, come check out Ryan downtown Raleigh. If you're ever down here, it's inside the Marriott Hotel, right across from Red Hat Amphitheater and the Convention Center. Yeah, they're actually, I think I talked about this earlier a little bit, they're planning on doing an expansion. Sorry, I've got my bag in the same chair and I was putting some stuff away. That's why the camera's shaking. My apologies, guys. But they have an expansion plan for the convention center. They're building like a sky bridge, and they're moving the amphitheater over like a block and adding a whole bunch of seats and stuff, and putting in a whole new section of convention center, which is going to be a huge undertaking. Huge undertaking. But they've been talking about it for years, and then when the world ended, it kind of slowed that plan down. And then now they're finally, they got approval again and everything, so they'll be doing that. So, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm great. You've been awesome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And also, if you want to say hi, you can. This is the guy who's been looking out for me all day. Hi, guys. He's great. He's fantastic. But yeah, I've definitely been down here before, and I was always have him either as a bartender or, just kind of looking after me. But he's good people. Fanta said, maybe one day I'll come down. Do it. Let me know. Let me know ahead of time. We'll go get dinner. I'll let you choose the place. You can just watch all the streams between now and then and be like, there's this one place that you went that I really, really want to try. Okay, let's go. I'm down. Also, I love how my phone, when I plugged it in to charge, it's at 22%. And it is currently still at 22%. Oh, no, it just went to 23. Okay, it's going to tick up slowly. And I've got it on the fast charger, so we'll see how this goes. I'll probably let it get up. I'm going to try to let it get up to around 30 at least. And then I'm going to try to make it over to that other park Vanta said, oh yes, and then we get an adult beverage. Heck yeah, we do. You already know. I'll make sure today I don't have to work. Or I'm off work. One or the other. And yeah. I'll show you, there's actually a speakeasy, by the way. I think there's 2 in Raleigh, but I've been to at least one of them. And it's kind of neat because you walk into this bar that's just a normal bar. You go up these huge stairs, you go into the bar, and there's like a dance floor and a DJ and all that kind of thing. And then over like to one side, there's just this random set of bookcases. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You as well. Take care. And I'll see you next time. Yeah, there's just this random bookcase. There's a great big guy, like, standing at the door, real serious. And you walk up, and he's like, what? And you have to know the password. You have to have a reservation. And if you walk up, you say the password, and you tell him the reservation. He looks at his phone, and he checks. He goes, "All right, you're good." And he'll open the bookcase, and there's a whole nother bar behind the bookcase. And everybody's in speakeasy type outfits, and they have a whole freaking menu of Manhattans and old fashions and all this very that vibe style mixed drinks. They're really, really good. But I've been down there twice. But we could go there because I know where it's at. I also know the number to call to get a reservation. I know things. Oh my God, there's a passcode. Oh my God, I love this guy. Right, me too. I discovered it completely by accident, I can tell you that. Because I had a friend that worked at the regular bar. And they didn't mention anything to me about it. But I happened to be there, and when they closed, and suddenly this bookcase opens and people start coming out. And I'm like, what? So I had to check that out. So that's how I discovered it. And then after that, it was like, okay, I'm coming back. I'm doing that. That's too cool because I love stuff like that. And then I think there's another one somewhere here in town. I'm not sure where that one's at, but I have an idea if you ask. So that's always a good start, is knowing who to ask, right? So yep, I'm just waiting on the phone to charge. As soon as we get it, probably, like I said, between 25 and 30%. I'm probably going to walk over to that other park, do a walk around there, and then I'll probably sign off. Because we're at 2 hours and 17 minutes now. And it is, I don't even know if I'll make it to the other park. It's already 4:45. Well, I don't have to be back till 6:30. We can still make it. I'll just have to walk fast. Vanta said, I am so into secret passageways and bars. Right? It's just cool. I actually, I really wanted to put a hidden doorway to get to my master bedroom in my house. And my wife was like, really? How about we just put a regular door to start with and you finish remodeling everything else? And I was like, point taken. So maybe one day. And again, guys, if you are just joining us or if you're Ninja watching, we do love our Ninja watchers out there. We appreciate you guys. This is a lot of fun for me, but I can't do it without you. I really couldn't do it without you guys. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and that like and notification so you find out when I'm going live like this. Because I didn't really announce this to anybody. I just kind of decided, you know what? I had this idea about a week ago and haven't had a chance yet to really get it, get time to do it while it was daytime. And so I decided we go today. I also really hope it doesn't rain. We'll see. I'm seeing some cloud cover. The wind is picking up. Winds in the east. There's a mist coming in. Like something is brewing and about to begin. Can't put me finger on what lies in store. But I swear what's to happen's all happened before. Vanta said, oh man, I have a friend that in his house, he has a secret passageway in his house with a big game here. That's cool. That is so cool. So I can't tell you who I was working for or where the house was, but there was a group that I worked for that was approached by a client that had a very, very large house in one of the really big upscale neighborhoods, and they hired me and about 3 other people to come in and install a dance studio, like mirrors, floor, whole bit. And part of the thing that we had to figure out was he had one of these secret doorway things, and it went into like a freaking display room. And he had emptied all the stuff out of it, but like some of the labels were still there, and he was talking about it. He showed us some of the stuff, but it was really cool because it was like a big game room, and then it had the dance floor room that we put in, and then off of that, like the whole thing had basically these display cases around it, and one of the display cases was a door, and there was a secret latch, and you did the thing to make the latch go off. We had to make the door be able to still work and swing and everything where you couldn't tell it was there. And then behind it was a whole big room that was nothing but like wall-to-ceiling display cases. So that was very cool. But he collected all kinds of crazy stuff. Believe me, he could afford it too. But yeah, I remember us, oh, this is going to be easy. And the head guy in charge of the project's like, actually, little thing. Excuse me, I choked.
I hope so too, man. I hope I don't have to get surgery.
Vanta said, I'm huge into escape rooms as well. I want to try one. I have never tried an escape room before. I've always wanted to. It looks like a lot of fun, but I've actually never tried one. So we shall see. We shall see. It's on my list of things to do. As you guys probably guessed, that list is quite extensive at this point.
Cold weather do it too. Yeah. It might be out a little bit
Hope so. I'm hoping for it.
I'm going to tie this bag onto my book bag. See if I can get it to sit where it won't. Yeah, that looks like it might work. In theory. Ah, don't hit the gimbal. I hit the gimbal. I'm sorry, guys. There is one place that I visited in Georgia that had like a whole flippin' office building that they had completely redone into 2 like humongous, really big haunted houses. Like that was their whole thing. And one portion of it also is dedicated to escape rooms, and then they also had a laser room, which is like, they have the lasers going across. You have to try to get from one side of the room to the other. And I didn't get to try it, but I really, really wanted to. It looked really fun. And it said, I feel like you need a lot of people to be in with you. I've had a couple of people actually tell me in the last couple of weeks that they wanted to do one. So maybe at some point. I don't know if that's something I'll stream, though, because I don't know how those guys or gals, friends and pals, feel about being on camera. But if they're okay with it, maybe. Plus, I do want to say, like, if I do an escape room, I kind of want to be paying attention to the escape room so that I, don't miss a clue. And so you guys can be a little distracting. I don't know. We'll see. I got time to think about it, so. But yeah. We'll see. Steel trap up there. Very rusty steel trap. Alright, we are at 24%. Kind of keeping an eye on the weather. I think I'm going to go ahead and roll out in about 5 minutes. To try to beat whatever this weather is. And if it does start raining, I am going to sign off so that I can get everything in the bag. Once we're in Florida, if it gets a little wet, like, okay, that's part of what it's there for, but I don't want to do that before we even get there. So I'm right next to this humongous window, so I'm like looking up at the sky. But as always, I love bringing you guys along on these adventures. It's a lot of fun for me. Hopefully it's a lot of fun for you guys. I know it's been a lot of fun for some of the staff here today, because every time they walk by, they're like, hey, what's he doing? So I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's fun. But yeah, we're gonna give it another minute and then I'm out of here. Also, I'm rehydrated. My legs feel like they can work. So we're gonna speed walk over to the park, check out that other park and any signs that we see on the way there, and then I'll be headed back to work. I should be able to make all of that happen on this charge. Vance, I appreciate you hanging out, as always, my friend. What kind of restaurants do you like over where you're at? I'm just curious. Alright, let's go ahead and unplug. Sorry about the vibration, guys. Alright, we are over 25%. That wasn't too bad. It's what, 10, 15 minutes waiting on that? So let's go ahead and fix this. There it goes. Put you right there for a second. Ooh, I gotta remember these tables are the perfect height. We're coming back to these tables. This is nice. I like this. Alright. Let me get my life together. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Check and make sure I got all my stuff. Alright, wallet, keys, phone, all the things. All the things. Alright, goodbye, Rye. Goodbye till next time. I don't see my guy. I'd wave to him. Alright, on to the streets we go. We're hitting the streets, everyone. Ooh, I got chili. Alright, we are back out and about. Whoop. Nope, they're parking, okay. Nice little up view of the buildings. Yay, we out. That's right, we out here. All right, I'm gonna flip this around. Give me 1 second here. Boop. Boop, boop, ba-doop. There's that acorn we saw the other night, but for those that missed it, there it is. Bronze bottom, copper top. They pull it out and clean it up every year for New Year's. Wait, did Living Dead Fam pop in? Did I miss them? Are you here? Or were you just trying out the command? Living Dead Fam, if you are here, what's up, guys? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. This used to be a place called Z Pizza. I used to go there all the time. Now it's a plant-based gastropub called Element. They are live. Hopefully they will stay live. They will stay on for a bit longer. Very cool. I appreciate Living Dead Fam. They're awesome. I did not realize they were live because obviously I've been live for a couple hours. So beep, 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 beep. When you see your friends and they're walking away, just keep beeping the horn until they realize that you're trying to wait. Actually, I just changed my mind. We're gonna walk the other route to get there. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta remember how to get where I'm going. They're at Boysenberry Festival at Knott's Berry Park in... Oh, very cool. That's right, today is Boysenberry. I forgot about that. I know what I'll be watching when I get back to work. And there is Jimmy V's, named after one of the big basketball coaches here. I gotta try this place at some point. It's called Mustang House. I'm not gonna show the menu right now because there's people looking at it, but it looks really good. This weather is not sure what it wants to do right now, so we are gonna try to book it over to that park real quick. Hello, puppy. Cute puppies. I like puppies. We got the barber shop. Oh, it's getting chilly. I might have to put you guys down and put a jacket on, because that wind is definitely kicking up. Well, if we don't make it over to the park because of the weather, these are some more views of the city. Just kind of wandering around here. As always, I appreciate you guys hanging out. A lot of fun. It's just a preview of things to come here. And we're gonna hold here for a second. Also, there's some really cool shock art right there. If you can see it, it's kind of upside down. Faster than a speeding bullet. They have a really good barbecue spot down here too. A couple of good ones actually. There used to be one called Dickey's that if you're ever in South Carolina, they have one there too. In fact, I think they moved to a different location. But it used to be right down here on the right, and I used to go there all the time. All of the time. Flip you guys around here. There we go. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this gimbal too. I also realized you guys are a little crooked, and that's because I had to turn it around to charge it. I didn't seat the phone all the way because I'm silly. Okay. But yeah, we're walking around downtown, checking out Raleigh, seeing the sights. It definitely did get nice and chilly here, so I'm gonna stop up here. I see some chairs. Put on my sweatshirt again, because it's getting cold. Remember I told you the weather fluctuates? I'm pretty sure while we were inside it dropped a good 15 degrees. So, let's do that. So yeah, definitely want to put on that sweatshirt. Hey Snoopy32, what's up my guy? Yeah, we've been wandering around Raleigh, checking out some of the sites. Definitely go back and check that out. We checked out the Capitol and some of the statues and a bunch of the historical markers and the Fireman's Memorial and all kinds of stuff. All right, just give me 1 second. I am going to put you guys on a quick, be right back, so I can change into my jacket and fix this phone on the gimbal because it is driving me nuts. Bloop. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I am here, guys. Sorry, I'm just putting that jacket on. Give me 1 second. It's my bestie, Roo. What's up, my guy, Snoopy? Snoopy32. Best flying ace right there ever was. I heard you shot down the Red Baron once. Or maybe it was the other way around. Oh, but yeah, I wanted to make sure you guys knew I was still here. Just putting on my jacket. All right. We're getting our lives together. We're getting our lives together. And we are, boom, back. Ha. I fixed the camera. Okay. Let's zip up backpack here. And we're getting there. Let's see. Vance, I haven't talked to him in a few weeks. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he's hanging out with me. He's hanging out with me. We're wandering around. It's fun. Gives me something to do on my break. Plus, I get to hang out with you guys. Not necessarily that order. All right, there's El Rodeo, which is a Latin restaurant that we go to sometimes for work. I'm doing pretty amazing. I've been pretty busy. Learning your puppy's training, that's cool. Believe me, I know that struggle. We did the whole training school for Sherlock, and when I tell you that I feel like some of it did not stick, I mean it. I really don't know if it stuck. So, all right, so I'm across the street here. Once I get past some people, I will turn the camera around so you guys can see where we're headed. And we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking. Hey, look, it's the street. We hitting these streets, yo. I'm just kidding. All right, let's turn this around. That button. All right, there we go. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. There's a really good empanada place somewhere around here. I know where it used to be, but I think that place is now repurposed into just the tequila bars. It used to be a little hole-in-the-wall tequila bar downstairs, and then had a really cool empanada place upstairs that was like maybe 6 tables in the whole joint. But we used to go there a lot. So this is headed over. I love these streets, by the way, because it's all cobblestone over here. Let's check that out. But this is heading over towards the other park that I always forget the name of it. So we're walking down the cobblestones now. But there's all kinds of shops, and like the buildings look really cool. Big Ed's City Market restaurant right over there. And no motor vehicle or parking on sidewalk. Well, I would hope nobody would park on the sidewalk. That just doesn't seem fun at all. So, there we go. This is the park coming up here in front of us. So straight ahead with that funny looking window is the IMAX Theater and Marbles Kids Museum, which we will be taking the little one to at some point. That probably will not get filmed. But it's a fun time. I've been before. Oh, the whooping and hollering is that beer trolley again. So the Acorn that I showed you earlier used to actually be housed over here. That was its first home, at least in my lifetime. And then it went to in front of the theater. And then from there it wound up in Moore Square, where we just were. Or maybe this is Moore Square. I always forget the name of this park. There also used to be a really good Irish restaurant right over there. Now they closed it and made it something else. Beta Mahal? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's over there now. But yeah, they've got this, I think this is like a little burger joint. This is Raleigh, North Carolina, Ace. This is where I work, is this city. Yeah, they also turned it into a brewery over there. That's what it was. Yeah, this is Raleigh. Just kind of checking out the sights and sounds of the Raleigh. If you look over there, you can see like the flashing light up there and all that. That's the Marbles Kids Museum. So it's a very cool place. There's a lot of sensory stuff to play with. I'm actually from here, so I remember when they built a lot of this. This used to not be here. Oop, I just saw rain. I just saw rain. Got some guys playing chess over here. If I weren't streaming, I'd totally go over and watch. because I'm terrible at chess, and they look like they're probably pretty good. Also, it's another one of those older church buildings right there. There's a ton of those around downtown. If you missed that earlier, I did show quite a few. There's another one right there. That's a really big one. But yeah, we're just gonna walk around this this park here. Also, check out that view, guys. Some of the cities. All right, moving on here. Moving on down the road. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what that artwork is right there, but that's kind of neat. I'll have to check out and see what that is. That might be a... I'm assuming that's probably like a bar. Also, these are all over the place in this state. These big old sun chairs. So anytime you see one, that's some cool brickwork around it too. But if you ever see those, like, they're great photo spots. And then yeah, this right here is the IMAX building and the museum with all the colors up there. So that window right there is pretty cool. It has like a little jutted out thing. You can actually walk out there and look, and it's fully enclosed in glass. And then you got the little sphere up there with the think machine, I think it is. So very fun. And yes, this is Moore Square. I was right, because there's the bus station, Moore Square Station. So if you ever take the Greyhound to Raleigh, that's going to be the bus station that you come to right there. We do have some tall buildings. We do. Some of these are newer than others. Like the one to the right there, that's actually relatively new, if it's the one I'm thinking of. However, that one over there has been there for a very, very, very long time. And then this one, I believe, is also new. I can't remember if it has a pool up there or not, but I know it does have a sitting deck right up there on the, there, you can see kind of a sitting area there on the left. So that's neat. We're gonna go back the way we came, down the cobblestone way, and passing Moore Square Station. Also, there's a really cool bar. I don't know if you can see it, but here, I'll go over here. But right to the right of the bus station is a really cool bar called Watson Ward, and they each have a really, really cool atmosphere. It's like underground, and then you can come up on the outside. There's a whole big sitting area, and it's just it's a cool spot. It's definitely a cool spot. So we're gonna head this way. Oops, sorry about the whiplash, guys. We're gonna head over this way. I am down to 16%, so I think we'll get back to where I wanted to sign off. I'll do it. 15%. Phone just gave me a warning. So if I walk fast, I think we can get back to where I want to sign off. And then also there's the Poorhouse, which is a local, if I remember right, like music venue, as well as like a bar. So that's kind of neat. Yeah, I think we'll be able to make it back to where I want to sign off. Just gonna do this across the street. All right, bring it back down.
All right.
Yeah, we do have some pretty cool tall buildings. There's sculpture work. We visited Sir Walter Raleigh statue earlier, which is part of the convention center, which is huge. Let's see, what else did we do? We got some food that was delicious. It was like chicken and fries and cheese and ranch, and it was just yum yum delicious. Yeah, this is actually just kind of one section of downtown. There's a whole, I guess you could say it's like a quarter of the city-ish, as far as the buildings and sculptures and all that. There is there's a couple other sections, but those are ones that's just easier to drive over there, park, and you know, there's a whole another plethora of restaurants that I like. said, oh, okay. Oh, okay. So which part? So that I have to sign off? Because I don't want to sign off either. But I do have to go back to work. And I think this has actually been a rather successful journey. Rather successful journey. Yeah, I got 2 seconds. I ain't even going to try it. Not even going to try it. Also, this over here, I've been here before. Art Space. It's an art studios, exhibition, classes, things like that. So like local photographers and painters and stuff like that can actually display their art in there, kind of make their own design and as far as how they want it displayed. I went and saw a photography display there that was done by a friend of mine. It was actually really, really cool. It was he used a bunch of the ballet dancers from the local Carolina Ballet, and it was really, really cool, just the still work, you know, and the way he was able to capture some of the stuff. It looked really neat. It looked really neat. So we're gonna head back down this way as soon as I can cross this road. Yeah, back to work. Okay. Yeah, we're heading back towards my work. It'll be a couple more minutes before I sign off because I do want to get a little bit closer. But I am watching that battery kind of going, okay, all right. But I will say it tracked pretty good. I will say compared to when I'm at home. You know, I tested it several times on the live streams at home, and I can get about 3 hours or so off a full charge. We're at about 2 hours and 46 minutes now, and I'm at 13. I started at 80 something, so that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. I will take that as a win, most definitely. But these are also really cool. I don't know if they're on right now, but you can see them better at night. These are not actual fire tables, but they have these cool little, there. Other way. There it goes. Yeah, these things when they're on are actually really, really neat. Because they like glow and do the whole ember thing. Little flower garden, yay! Here, I'm going to do the sidewalk view, so I walk past these people 1 second. But it is pretty neat at night. Battery's like, thumbs up, Kay. I think you had enough stream, right? Yeah, the battery's like, all right, dude, you did your thing. You did it not too terribly, I think. So now go home. But when we're at the parks, I do have several of those fuel cells, which are the battery packs. And we will definitely be implementing those. So that's neat. Check that out. That's actually pretty cool. So there's little things like this all over the city. All over the city. And you never know where it's going to be. Like that right there was on a parking deck. So I am going to try to show you one more really cool mural that I like that's actually on the side of a oops, wrong way. There we go. It's on the side of a music venue called the Lincoln, which is an inside music venue and like bar and all that kind of thing. But a lot of local bands as well as some tours do come through there. So it is one of the more intimate spaces in Raleigh. I've had a lot of friends that have gone to shows there. I've never been to a show there, I don't think. Maybe I have. You think for a second? Maybe I have. But it's been a while. It's been a while. But that's it right there on the right-hand side of that white and orange building. But on the other side of it, there's this really cool mural on the side of a Lincoln, like a town car. Like an old Lincoln town car. So, once we get to the other side, I'll show you guys that. Because that is pretty cool. And that's the Lincoln entrance right there. And then they've got the big, let me get out of this guy's way. Sorry. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Yeah, that's your first view of it. I'm gonna get a nice straight on view here in a second from the parking lot, if I can get across this road without getting run over. Because a flat Joey is not a happy Joey. See, it says the Lincoln Theater, and it literally goes the whole length of the building. And yeah, you got Abe Lincoln driving the Lincoln. I don't know if you guys can see that from here. I think that's kind of neat. So just cool little things like that around downtown. Cool little things like that around downtown. All right, Abe, we're gonna head this way. I'm trying to remember, there is some history to this little building coming up, and I don't remember what it is, but the one right there on the left is super tiny compared to the humongous skyscraper. Also, check this out, guys. So very, very pretty. Also right there in that gap between the buildings, between the red and the glass building, that's where that square is. It has those lights. You can see the top one right there. They look really pretty at night. They play music during festivals and things like that. So kind of neat. Kind of neat. I will say this place is actually pretty well lit at night. Hello, Go Rally Bus. Hello. I am a fan of good public transportation. So this is the place I was talking about right here. I can't remember what it is. That's the parking sign. There it is, Pope House Museum at 511 South Wilmington Street. Dr. M.T. Pope House has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of Interior, built 1900. I like that. Thank you. And so, yeah, definitely go check that out. It is free admission. Looks like they closed at 4. They're only open Saturday and Sunday, but they closed at 4. So we'll definitely try to check that out. And also there's the Pope family right there. So there's a whole bunch of history there. Feel free to look that up online. But yeah, there's just cool little Easter eggs and things like that all over the city. And you want to say hey? Yeah.
I'm an artist. I go by AG3 Hard. Tap in on YouTube, all platforms. Instagram, AGPGO3. I make music and I go to Shaw University. Turn up.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Have a good one. Hey, go check out his stuff, guys. I'll be checking out his stuff later. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if you ever see me like that, feel free to be like, hey, I want to be on the video. I don't mind. It's kind of how I got started. Just through the chat versus the video. All right. And we are coming up on an area. Let me get across here. Well, hello, sweetheart. How are you? Also, I love how you don't have your name changed. That's funny. That's my lovely wife, everyone. Everybody say hey to Meg. She's popping in, seeing what I'm doing. She had the day off because the baby had to go get a checkup. So she's got a good, clean bill of health. Yeah, Vanta, let me know what you find. Let me know what you find, because I'm gonna have to go back and watch this, because I literally was like, oh, I want to make sure I get the frame right. But I'm curious to know what his stuff is. The Shaw University is an HBC college that's right next to the big theater, which is right over there. So, fun fact, that's where I work. Ooh, she getting her nails did. I know how much that costs, but we keep Miss Rue happy as best we can, because she lets us do this. And if she's ever not happy, you'll notice I'm not doing this. No, that's great, hon. What color are you getting? Let me know. Send me some pictures. Is the little one getting her nails done too? Vanta's like, ooh, nails done. Yeah, that's actually multiple theaters all in one venue. I'm not going to tell you which one I work in, but I work in that entire building right there. So that's Raleigh Memorial Auditorium in the middle, which seats about 2,369 seats, I think. So I'm going to sign off in front of that building in just a second once I get over there. Ooh, pink. All right. I see you. I'm sure you have the volume up in the nail salon. They're like, what is this dude doing? All right, we are down to 5% battery. So like I said, I'm going to try to make it over here in time to sign off. And then I'm going to get inside and charge up my phone so I can call Miss Rue and tell her again how much I love her and how awesome she is and how excited I am for us all to go to Disney. Because that was 1,000% all her as far as giving it the okay and figuring out how to make it work. And yes, it is a lot of seats. Oh, you have headphones, okay. I am the voice inside your head, darling. Yeah, you'll definitely see some more Miss Drew. She's definitely the prettier one of the two of us. So, oh, I love you too. But yeah, the center building here, the Raleigh Memorial Auditorium, used to be the only theater. Now it's actually home to 4 different theater spaces, all within the same complex, all connected in the same building. But it was originally, the reason it's called Raleigh Memorial Auditorium is it was memorializing all, I think the way it's worded in the big plaque in the lobby is all soldiers or veterans that served in all wars, both foreign and domestic, and all that stuff. So it's just kind of, it's burned at least once. It was rebuilt, and of course a bunch of stuff's been added on either side of it, but that center section with the columns is part of the original. Also, this big monolith right here used to be a fountain when I was little, and then they wound up, I believe it actually stopped functioning, and they decided it was too expensive to fix, so then they made it a garden. And so during the spring, so you'll probably see later this year, they put like bees out here and all that kind of thing. But I am down to 2% battery, guys. I'm gonna turn this around real quick because I don't want it to die on me. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I am Little Roo. This is Little Roo Plus 2. Thank you so much to everyone who joined today. We're at 90 subscribers. Let's get to 100 before Disney. That's literally a week from today. We will be on Disney property. So I am super, super excited. Thanks everybody for your continued support. Make sure to go check out Living Dead Fam, check out Wink's Wild Ride from last night, check out Cordy, because I know she did some awesome stuff. Excuse me, check out Cordy from last night, check out Winks from 2 nights ago. Also, he's got a fresh new do, so go check that out on Instagram. Check us out on Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and go now because I'm at 1%. Thanks again, everybody. You guys are awesome. I will see you next time. Have a good one.